Yes, dear listeners. Sensitive details of our sad news. Yes, dear listeners. The details of our sad news regarding a family on a camping trip are still unclear. We had reported a few days ago that the bodies of an unfortunate family who had gone on a camping trip were found. However, there is another shocking aspect to the incident. The father of the family, Mr. Mark Peterson, was not found at the scene. Authorities have launched a widespread search operation, but so far no trace of him has been found. Some oddities found at the scene continue to confuse investigators. A single toy, believed to belong to their children, an empty cage that appeared to have once housed a living creature, and a drawing of a deer with incomprehensible symbols on it. All of this brings with it whispers that there might be something deeper and perhaps irrational behind the tragedy. Some local sources even mention a missing diary and a cursed memory, while authorities are approaching these claims cautiously. While the fate of the missing father remains uncertain, the pain of those who have lost their family pierces our hearts. Our hope is that Mr. Mark Peterson will be found safe and sound as soon as possible. We are closely following the developments and will continue to inform you, our valued listeners.
We packed our things today. We will go on a journey. My father had been planning this trip for a long time. We decided to go on a trip now. I was very tired while packing my things. My mom and dad argued as usual. They always discuss before going on a trip. Shortly afterwards, my father apologized to my mother. My father does not allow arguments to last long. Anyway, that's all for today. I love you, diary.
Are you sure you rented the house? I don't want any problems to arise later.
Of course, my love. Everything is fine. I just want to go and relax a bit.
It's nice to hear that. I always love the time we spend with our family. Are the kids having a good time?
Of course, Mom.
I mean, it's pretty fun if we don't count the dark forest and the predators around.
Again, Isabella complains about everything, and Adrian is always happy. I can't understand how they are the complete opposites.
I think you should stop stereotyping them. No two people can be the same. Come on, tell us a story.
Deep in an untouched forest, in the middle of a foggy valley, there was an abandoned mental hospital. Years ago, unimaginable experiments were conducted here, and the souls of the patients were trapped in darkness. Now, those souls were free and seeking revenge.
Are you sure this is a story suitable for children?
I mean, I'm not so sure, but I don't have any other story to tell. I think we just hit a fox.
You are a terrible father, a terrible husband, a terrible driver.
Look, it's not my fault that a fox jumped out in front of me while I was driving normally. Don't act like I'm responsible for everything. It's not my fault that I lost you.
Okay, whatever. I got angry without meaning to. Can we continue on our way? I don't want my weekend to be ruined. I just want silence for a while. I'd appreciate it if no one makes any noise. I'll open the window and get some air.
young research team came to investigate paranormal events. The existence of spirits roaming the walls of the hospital was pushing the boundaries of science. On the first night, the team members began to see strange voices and shadows. Voices echoed in the corridors, shouting the pain of the past. The team tried to escape the hospital, but the spirits prevented them. The doors were locked and the windows were closed. The spirits began to hunt the team one by one. Each of their deaths revealed the dark secrets of the past. Anyway, we've come to the end of the road. I'll tell you the rest of the story later. For now, we'd better get off. It looks like the road is closed. I'll go up to the watchtower and try to get information. Wait for me here.
Okay, it's already starting to get dark. I'd appreciate if you could hurry up.
What are you doing here? The road will be closed for 3 days. You can wait if you want. I saw that you came with a campervan. You can set up camp if you want. You can take some wood from the hut for heating. They call me the Watchman. I am the voluntary protector of this area.
Let's pull the camper van onto a flat area and set up camp. It doesn't look like there's anything better we can do. The spotter said the road will be closed for 3 days.
Are you serious? Are we going to camp in a place like this for 3 days?
If you have a better idea, let's do it. Do you want to go back?
Whatever. At least we can spend time together. Okay. Let's do whatever is necessary.
I'd better pull the car over to the campsite. I'll go to the hut the watchman told me about and get some wood.
It would be good to set up the tent. I fixed the tent to the back of the caravan. Sit down and let's talk for a while.
I want to ask you some questions. I have some things on my mind.
I'm just tired. Instead of asking so many questions, you should stay quiet for a bit. Don't be ridiculous. I'm just being myself. You're misunderstanding everything. I'm not happy to be here. I don't want to be anywhere with you.
I don't know, Dad. I just feel it sometimes. Like someone is watching us, but I can't see it. No, Dad, they don't talk. But when the wind blows, it sounds like they're saying things. Bad things. I don't know, Dad. I just had a dream, but it was so real and so scary.
Maybe dreams. I am not.
Come on, everyone. Let's go to the tent and rest now.
I love this fresh air so much.
It's you again. This familiar rush, this helpless look, how amusing. The same astonishment every time, as if you're experiencing it for the first time. But you know very well, don't you? This campfire, the familiar smell of the caravan, the silhouettes of your family, it's all my creation. A carefree prepared clear stage for you. Those innocent faces, you know. Don't forget the fear in their eyes in that final moment. You were responsible for all of them. They're gone because of you. And it will take the revenge with your endless pain. This is your hell. There is no escape from here. Every camp, every descent, every word family will remind you of that horror. Enjoy your memories, you poor man. This pain will last forever with you. Do you want to remember? Come to the village. I can't reach as much as you. There are objects left in all houses. I need them all. Collect them all for me. Where are you? I can't see you.
Reality is a dance of shadows, where what we perceive is merely a fleeting glimpse of what might be. With the nail jar piercing his body, that familiar skylight seeping through the window made him question with a bitter smile whether only reality was this agonizing big city, or the infinite blue beyond. The vividness of the childlike drawings covering the walls, the inviting stillness of the swing in the center of the room, and the unexpected lush green grass beneath his feet whispered, is this a memory, a longing, or a playground drawn by reality itself with our own childlike imagination? The blood on the crow's beaks, the corpse's silent scream, was reality's merciless whisper.
Reach as much as you. There are objects left in all houses. I need them all. Collect them all.
Nothingness. 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 darkness of the room did the shadows of the swaying lamp reflect the horror of the desperate corpse pounding on the coffin? Or was this entire nightmare the twisted reality of a mind refusing to wake?
I can't reach as much as you. There are objects left in all houses. I need them all. Collect them all for me.
Turn on the light. Turn off the light. The man wasn't aware that every room he entered was a corner of his mind. Every time he turned on the lamp, the silhouettes of his lost family would appear. His daughter's sighing rabbit toy on the floor, his son's rabbit now in its cage in the corner, his wife's unfinished deer painting on the wall. When the lamp went out, this familiar wreckage would disappear, showing him that these rooms, this family, only existed in the moments illuminated by his mind. The toy, the live rabbit, and the deer head he offered to the witch were actually symbols of their lives, and now this space was a terrifying reflection of his own mind, oscillating between their presence and their absence. Whispers of regret and despair, echoing in the dark corridors of the human inner world, create a horrifying image in the mirror of the self. This divided being, surrounded by the ghosts of a lost family, is both the executioner and a victim of an eternal torment within the endless cycle of its own guilt and helplessness. Nothingness. 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 Nothingness.
Dad, please understand that this is not just a dream. This room beats like the heart of that cursed diary, and we are trapped within the walls of your mind. That last camping trip you remember, it was just a part of the story the witch wrote. She cursed that diary and stole our reality, our memories. We are not dead, Dad. We are just her toys. She trapped us here, in this dark corner of your mind. Our family. They are here too. Mom, my siblings. We are all her prisoners. She feeds on our memories, grows stronger with our pain. Every remembrance is a part of the trap she set for us. By chaining us to the past, she is stealing our future. Please, Dad, don't leave us alone here. We are your family. We are trying to hold on to our memories, our reality that she stole. But with each passing day, our hope dwindles. This cycle is slowly swallowing us. Please, Dad, wake up. This is your mind. You are the one with the power to break this curse in the depths of this forest. Save us from this witch. Save us, your family.
was filled with a heap of pages torn from his daughter's diary. The witch's sinister marks stained each piece of paper. As the man stepped inside, the painful memories trapped within the cursed line flashed through his mind. His daughter's desperate whispers filled the room like an indelible nightmare.
That cold piece of glass. It's both a sliver of hope, maybe proof of myself, and my greatest terror. There, in that disgusting image, is everything that remains of me. Every flaw, every failure, every loathing. It's as if it's not me, it shouldn't be me. Yet I know it is. And that's why I'm so afraid of it, why I hate myself so much.
The alien visage appearing. On the cold surface of the mirror is a reflection of all the suppressed fears, regrets, and alienation lying deep within the self. Terrified by his own image, the individual loses the most fundamental anchor of his being. The concept divides the threads of reality unravel. The boundary between subject and object blurs, and the person begins to question whether even his own existence is an illusion. A consciousness that doubts its own reality loses the meaning of existence, for to live is primarily to be aware of one's own being. In this state, what remains is merely a formless shadow, lost in the dark corridors of its own mind.
You pathetic excuse for a man. Back again. I fucking despise you so much. I feel like throwing up every time I look at you. How the fuck are you going to defeat that witch with your useless self, huh? Tell me. You can't, that's what. I know it. In the next cycle, I'm taking control away from your shitty hands. Then you'll see what's what. Damn you and your stupid family.
This room is a frozen monument to a timeless beginning, where 10 months erected with hope and togetherness now sees the seeds of a curse started, and where fate, with the cruel irony, binds the past to the future. Nothingness.
You were solely responsible for everything that happened. You caused their deaths and attacked the entire village. You didn't just take your own family, you took my family from me too.
I can't reach as much as you. There are objects left in all houses. I need them all. Collect them all for me.
I'm cooking your last supper!
of fate. Every turn is a new illusion. Every step an echo of the past. To be brought here 876 times. Is it to be trapped in a cycle? Or to be lost in an infinite repetition? The person who thinks they are reliving the past is actually a ghost trapped between the layers of time. Memories, like reflections in the broken mirrors of reality, each tell a different story, each show a different face. So where does reality begin and where does illusion end? In this room, at this moment, who is real and who is a shadow? This game of fate is a puzzle that not just one person, but all of us must question. Perhaps this is not just a moment, but eternity itself. Perhaps this is not just one person, but all of us.
Can you open the door? I need help.
You must be quiet while the show is on.
No, I can't be quiet or anything. I need help. The man here is holding a saw in his hand. Please help.
Didn't I tell you to be quiet?
You took that cursed diary. You poisoned every line, every sweet memory of our daughter. Now we're all trapped forever in this dark labyrinth of her recollections. Why did you do this to us? Why did you unleash that curse? Is your mind finally working now? After all this time, and only you could have felt the same thing that day. What can you do? Destroy that cursed diary. Save us from these memories. You have to find a way. For us. For our daughter. Find a way.
Please, I don't know anything. She wanted everything. My only crime was to be here. Please leave me alone.
Son, this hourglass, just like the cycle of creation, comes from eternity and extends to eternity. That hourglass represents the cycle. If you give it to that woman, and even if you choose not to forgive her afterward, you bestow upon her the power to erase this cycle. Do not eat that forbidden fruit. Know that I am the beginning and the end. I am always with you.
You are you. Are you sure we are just us?
Is your existence an illusion created by my mind, or am I a reflection of your reality? In this dilemma, you are the only certainty. While the boundaries of my existence are uncertain, your existence is like an anchor in this void. Am I creating you, or are you creating me? Amidst the inconsistency of my own existence, your existence is like an anchor. But does this anchor bind me to reality, or to a deeper illusion? My existence is like a constantly shifting pile of sand. Your existence, on the other hand, is the only fixed point shining in this pile of sand. What is this fixity, a trap or salvation?
Tonight, I'll recount a chilling tale, a confession perhaps, or the ramblings of madness. Who can tell anymore? The line between reality and dreams has long since blurred for me. It all started when I looked at those innocent faces. My wife, my children. They were my reality, weren't they? Or so I thought. I loved them more than anything. But something was changing. The walls were closing in. Voices began to whisper. Reality isn't what you think, they said. They're deceiving you. first, my wife's gaze changed. It was as if she was hiding something from me. Even my children's laughter sounded fake. I thought they had stolen my reality. They had drawn me into a game, and I had to break the game. One night, while everyone slept, I took a knife from the kitchen. The coldness of the metal coiled in my palm like a snake. My steps were silent, like the whispers in my mind. First, I entered my wife's room. That fake expression of peace on her face merged with my rage. The knife gleamed in the darkness, and then I went to my children's room. Their innocent sleep was nothing but a lie to me. I had to save them from this lie. The knife spoke once more, and now I'm here, alone in the depths of my mind. I don't know or care what's outside. My reality is mine alone now. And in this reality, they don't exist. They deceived me, and I destroyed them.
my legs, I will give you the rabbit which wants. Please give me back my legs that are in the corner. Please give me back my legs, please. This cage, with the innocence it carries within, is it a gift of fate, or the beginning of a curse? Is this rabbit a symbol of your freedom, or a mysterious toy of a witch? Perhaps it is the very essence of an inevitable escape, a relentless chase, or a transformation that holds both curse and salvation within. This silent being stands at a question mark in the complexity of life. Will it break a curse, or will it become a curse itself? This is your choice, your journey, your truth.
There is one last one left. Come to the end of the bridge.
Dad, he's my darling. That tiny heart, the witch wanted me. You won't give him to her, will you? Don't let him take my place, please. The trail. Father, are you going to choose her, that witch? Are you going to give my life to her? What about you loving me? What about you protecting me? That rabbit, it's not just an animal, it's my life. If you give it away, you give me away too. Don't, Father, please don't. Really, Father, is that a promise? You won't give him away? Then that means you're going to save me. I knew it. I knew that good man inside you was still there. Thank you, Father. Thank you. I know you're the one who will get us out of this nightmare. Then we'll get out of here together.
object. Every shadow is a piece of your loss, and the chains that bind you here. I can break these chains. I hold the strings of this cursed memory in my hands. Everything you gathered for me was actually a reflection of their souls. And yes, I can set you free. I can wake you up from this nightmare. However, there is a price. There is something that feeds the power that created this curse, my freedom. I too am trapped in this memory. a prisoner of this nightmare I created myself. Give me their symbols and give me my freedom. For me to release their memories, I also need to escape this curse. Given to me and forgive me, and I will give you back your reality. Time is running out until the Last Supper. This cycle must be broken, and for that, you need to forgive me. Only then can this cursed moment be erased, and you can be free. Because you are responsible for everything. You must face your sins and forget them. You need to confront what you've done so that I can get you out of this endless prison of pain. Accept what you've done. Accept remembering. You're responsible, not me. Therefore, give me all these collective belongings that belong to your family. Surrender and forgive me by accepting that this is the price of your sin. Not yet. What a disappointment. But it's okay. I'll wait for you. I'll wait forever. Because I know, in the end, you'll be mine. Your family, they're just a memory. They'll fade away soon. But you'll stay with me. Forever. But remember, time is running out. You have until the Last Supper. And when that time comes, the choice will be yours. Will you stay with me, or will you perish for them? Whether or not you believe what I say is up to you. If suffering is no problem for you at all, I can make you suffer again, even multiple times.
The lights are going out. I'm tired of this house's generators. How can I continue reading like this? I guess the generators broke down again. The electricity is out. I can't even read a diary in this darkness. What on earth is this diary? It's supposed to be a simple camping trip diary my daughter wrote, but as I read it, I see corpses and nonsensical things, as if I were right there. I don't understand why I'm experiencing these things. But this diary is the last thing I have left from my deceased family, so I keep reading it. Anyway, I'll have plenty of time to think in the basement. I should go down and check the generators. Why can't I remember that camp? This diary I hold in my hand, the lines my daughter wrote with such joy. It's as if she's talking about someone else. Yet, I was there beside her, a witness to every moment. Now, as I read, everything becomes a jumbled mess. The rustling of the trees, the smell of the fire we lit, the stories we told under the stars. They all turn into blurry, meaningless images in my mind, like a ridiculous dream. What is this cycle? Every day I open the diary with the same hope, and every time, the same disappointment. It's as if a wall has been built in front of my memories. No matter how hard I try, I can't get through. Maybe I should just accept it. That camp, those beautiful memories, they're gone from me now. I'd better call customer service. I don't even remember how these machines worked.
Hello. Thank you for calling us. How can we help you? Of course. That's what we're here for. Did you turn on the generators? It's good to hear that. What you need to do is start the generator labeled B2 and enter the code generated by the machine into the electrical box labeled C3. Also, don't forget to turn on switch in C3, and it is important that you start with B2 first. You can call us again for the other machine. Note, due to the radiation levels emitted by the machines, if you experience loss of consciousness or any hallucinations, we recommend that you call us again. Our customers have supported us since the development process. All warnings have been carefully noted in the contract you sign. All choices and responsibilities are yours. Anyway, I have to end the conversation now. If you have any problems, we recommend that you call again. there anything
I can do for you?
Of course I ask again, what can I do for you? The witch will come and kill. You, tear your whole body apart and you won't be able to do anything.
Oh, the pain is not over yet.
Sir, I think you are having hallucinations due to radiation. If it is not urgent, leave the place immediately and apply to the nearest health institution.
Don't forget to start the generator label V6 and enter the code that appears on the machine screen into the electrical box located in R4, and then turn on the switch to get electricity.
What the fuck was that? I was missing a hallucination. I'm so tired now. I don't even know what to do. Now that the electricity is back on, I'd better go upstairs and read the rest. But the only thing I want to see now is the facts, not this loop nonsense or these ridiculous, distorted memories my mind has made up. I don't even understand why this is the case. I must continue reading the diary now. This will be the last time. I need to remember my real memories and move Where on. Is the diary? Where did I put it? It was here. I'm sure I should check the drawers. I guess I'd better check. I can't remember anything clearly anymore.
That day, what a beautiful day it was. The sun was warming our hearts. You were by my side, my dear father. Hand in hand, we were walking through the lush green forest. Beams of light filtering through the trees were hitting our faces. Birdsong, the rustling of leaves, everything was so peaceful. Then we saw that field of daisies, pure white flowers like an endless sea. Your eyes sparkled, Father, just like mine. We knelt down among those flowers. You were helping me find the most beautiful daisies. Our laughter echoed in that silent forest. From the daisies we carefully gathered, you made me a crown. How beautiful it was. I had a huge smile on my face. That crown was like a symbol of that day, a tangible form of your love, your compassion. On the way home, I was wearing that daisy crown on my head, and you were holding my hand tightly. There was an indescribable happiness inside me. That day was one of the most beautiful days I spent with you, my dear father. Just you and me, the daisies and the sun. Nothing else mattered. This is the truth. The lines on this torn page are my reality. If you believe the lies in that cursed diary, I will lose this memory too. Please, Father, read these lines. Hear my voice. Remember your little girl from that day? The girl who was smiling with daisies, warmed by your love. Dad, come! I want to show my crown to my mom and brother. A lot of daisies with my dad. Look, he even made me a daisy crown.
Is that so, girl? It sits you very well. You look very sweet.
I'm proud of you, Mark. I'm glad you're with us. You're a very good father, a very good husband, a very good driver.
You can do it, Mark.
You can do it, Father.
I believe in you, Dad.
Place all the object you collected into the Last Supper.
No, I have a better idea. Let all the disciples who brought the curse in this diary to life be notified. There is a record in the diary that the witch is dead. The witch who created this diary died with this diary. You know what you need to do.
You can't do this. I clearly do. You can't betray me. If I don't exist, you don't exist either.